So we're going to kick off now. We're going to start, and you can already see what we're talking about today. We've already had a brief conversation. We are talking about our Alaska 2028 launch. It's scary to think that people are thinking about 2028, but they are indeed. I've already got things penciled in for 2028. I don't know who else has got things penciled in for 2028, but it will come round quick. It will come round quick. So we're very excited to get this on sale. So let's take a look at Alaska and what we have to offer.
Princess is #1 in Alaska, and it shows. Glaciers, wildlife, pure wow moments. From sea to land, Alaska is best with Princess. 2028 cruises and cruise tours are now on sale.
Yes, exciting. So Graham actually mentioned this in the chat. I believe it was Graham that mentioned it. But if you do want to see a little bit more of it from a customer and a crew perspective, we did have our TV program, Cruising to the Ends of the Earth, that was on Channel 4. It did end a couple of weeks ago. So the series is complete now. Series 1 is all complete. But that is there for you to go and look. And you can follow Discovery Princess and Royal Princess in Alaska. And then we have Sun Princess in the Mediterranean and Diamond Princess in Japan. So definitely, if you want to go and have a look at some of the areas we'll be talking about today, definitely go and have a look at the series and watch it and see what it's all about and really get a bird's eye view, as they say, of Alaska. So to kind of take you into why everybody chooses to sail with Princess and the way that we do it as well. So why would you choose to sail with Princess to Alaska? Well, we've been sailing there for 55 years. And Princess actually turned 60 last year in December. So it's been a big chunk of our time while we've been sailing the seas. So we've got a lot of experience there. We've got top rated sailings and cruise tours, which we'll talk about as well. We've got award-winning immersive experiences. So when you do come on board a Princess ship, yes, we love you to stay on board and explore everything the ship has to offer. But actually, when we dock in destinations, we do actually want you to get off and go and explore the destination in all the unique, weird and wonderful ways that we do it. We are also the only cruise line that offers a land-based option as well as a cruise-based option all through ourselves. So we have our 5 wilderness lodges that are completely owned and ran by Princess Cruises. So a very unique and fantastic option to really immerse yourself in everything that the Great Land has to offer. And also we have exclusive access to iconic national parks, including Denali National Park, Glacier Bay National Park, and so many more, which we're going to be talking about today. Now, it's easy for me to say that, but actually there's more choice in Alaska than any other cruise line, and you can see that from the awards that we have won. You have actually voted Princess Cruises Best in Alaska by Travel Weekly readers. The Choice Awards, we've won it 22 times, that is. So I definitely think we're doing something right with this one if we've won it 22 times. And also, we have such a long-standing commitment to why Princess continues to be recognised as the #1 cruise line in Alaska year after year. And you guys just deliver that. You want more from us with Alaska, and that is exactly what we have delivered this time round. And we're seeing that at the moment as well. A lot of conversations we're having, people are going, oh, we want to go to Alaska. Where, what's the best time to go? What's the best ship to do? Wow, we've got so many options there that we're going to take you through some of those options today. Now, looking at what our 2028, I was about to say 2026 program there, our 2028 program has to offer. We've got 8 ships based in that region. We have 16 different destinations that we are sailing to. There's 4 different glaciers that we'll be going to, ranging itineraries from 4 nights up to 16 nights. We've got our 5 wilderness lodges. There's over 86 calls to Glacier Bay National Park. Glacier, however you say it, which it's a bit like scone situation. 14 unique cruise itineraries, 5 different departure ports, 25 different cruise tour itineraries, and 5 national parks to visit. So there is a lot on offer for our 2028 program, and we're really excited because Alaska has got that beauty. It's got that kind of awe about it, and when you come on board, you'll have that front row seat to go and really see everything that the region has to offer. Now, this is this next slide, pay attention to because this might have something to do with our first question for our first little giveaway. So let's have a look at the 8 ships based in that region. So we have got Coral Princess. We've got Crown Princess. Crown Princess is actually our World Cruise Sector ship as well. So that's a little fun fact for you. Discovery Princess, which if you've watched the TV program, you would have seen her already sailing around that region. She's pretty dominant in that region as well. So we've got her back again. We've got Emerald Princess as well. We've got Island Princess. Royal Princess is back in Alaska as well. Again, from the TV program, you may have seen her. And also Ruby Princess we have out in the region. And as well, we have our newest ship, Star Princess. So Star Princess is currently on her inaugural sailing around Alaska at the moment, her inaugural season, sorry, around Alaska. She made her way through the Panama Canal back in April, and she was actually the biggest ship ever that Princess has put through the Panama Canal. So really exciting times, and she is based out of Seattle. So she is doing 7-night inside passage itineraries out of Seattle at the moment, but we'll have a look at what she's doing for 2028 as well. So we've got a ship from every class of ship that Princess Cruises have in that region. We have both ships from the Coral class in there, Island and Coral. Then we have 3 Grand class ships, 2 Royal class and 1 Sphere class. So 1 from every, which gives multi-ships means more dates, more itineraries, and there is a ship for everyone in Alaska. So have you made note of these ships? Which ones are in there? So here's our first question to win a £10 Costa voucher. Emily's going to be on the chat waiting. It's fastest fingers going. Can you tell me which ship is missing? Which ships are missing from this? So we've got Coral, Crown, Emerald, Royal, Ruby, and Star. Which 2 ships are missing? So I can't see anyone. So Emily's going to have to see if she's got a winner. I'm just going to give it a few seconds and then I will tell you the answer. Have we answered which 2 ships are missing? Are you counting the classes? Are you thinking about that? So, are we ready? Emily, have we got a few people that have mentioned?
We have indeed.
Right, so the 2 ships that are missing are Discovery Princess and Island Princess. Have we got a winner?
We do. I believe, Nusha, yours was the first to come through. So congratulations. We'll get a little voucher sent through to you.
Perfect, Nusha. Enjoy that £10 Costa coffee voucher. Go and have a coffee and a cake on us. Exciting. So let's have a look at how the different ways that you can visit Alaska and really enjoy it. So we have so many different options. You've got your round trip cruises through the Inside Passage, a classic, easy experience of Alaska's highlights. And it just means that, again, you have to unpack once, which is an absolute Brucey bonus. We also have our Voyages of the Glaciers itineraries. So these are designed for guests who want more scenic cruising and iconic glacier views. Again, if you've watched our TV series, we've sailed straight into Glacier National Park. You can go and have a look and see what it is all about firsthand from that TV series. And we've also got our incredible cruise tours. So that combines the cruise, a rail experience, a Princess branded rail train. That's exciting. And land to go beyond the coast as well. So you can explore deeper into Alaska and really understand the destination and everything that Alaska has to offer. So there are so many choices for guests to choose when sailing with Princess Cruises in Alaska. So we're going to take a bit of a deep dive into our Inside Passage itineraries there. So this is a very popular one that we've got going. So you can really discover Alaska with departures from Seattle Vancouver is one of the big ones as well, San Francisco or Los Angeles. So again, some really good options to maybe do a little something beforehand or after as well. These voyages combine scenic cruising with visits to some charming coastal ports such as Sitka and Icy Strait Point as well. So there's so much to go and see, so much to go and explore, so many Instagrammable photos to take as well, as some people were saying, and so many memories to be made. So our round trip itineraries allow for that flexibility should you want it. They range from 7 nights up to 16 nights. So again, you've got that flexibility, and there are on a range of different ships and different departure ports. So again, you've got those options that are there. They are an ideal way, especially if you're first time cruising in Alaska, they are an ideal way to go and experience it, go and get a little bite of it and go and see what it's all about. And really get that bug for Alaska as well. So they're ideal for that. And also they feature places like Glacier National Bay Park and also Endicott, I can't say it, and Dawn's Glacier as well. So we've got so many options for you to go and visit and so many things for you to go and see in our Inside Passage round trip itineraries. Now, why are we choosing to do the round trip ones? Well, again, you're getting that exclusive access to Glacier National Park and Hubbard Glacier as well. We've got our North to Alaska program. Now, for people that don't know what our North to Alaska program, it's created with local experts. So we actually, again, this is our investment in the destination. We go out and go and talk to everybody that we would hand one of our guests over to once the ship's docked, and they've actually helped us build this program. So our North to Alaska program brings the spirit of Alaska to life both on board and ashore. You can savor fresh Alaskan seafood. So if you want to go and try some really fresh fish or some salmon or anything like that, then we really want you to go and discover that, and also discover local traditions as well. The lumberjacks out there, the wildlife hunting as well, all out there as well, and connect with people and their stories that make the destination. Learn about mining, learn about the development of Alaska and its history and what it has to offer as well. And also we have one of our most popular kind of talks that happens on board one of our ships, which is Puppies in the Plaza. I think I know exactly what it says on the tin. We get those husky puppies on board the ships in the piazza, and we have the rangers come on board who talk about their upbringing, what their working life is like, and what their retirement life is like. And just to let you know, they do count the puppies when they disembark. So no sneaking one away to your stateroom or trying to run off with one. Unfortunately, they are all counted for before getting off the ship as well. And it's not just that as well. We also have regional guest speakers in certain ports to really bring that authentic cultural experience and that destination inspired dining as well to life, so that you know exactly what you're getting. So it gives you'll get a deeper appreciation for Alaska every time. So that is our kind of promise to our North to Alaska program. It's created by locals, it's supported by locals, and it's really brought to life by locals as well. As well, you've got the convenience of round trip itineraries. You know, it eliminates any complex travel logistics. It's simple. You depart from one port, you return to that same port as well. So easy in and out with hubs like Seattle and Vancouver as well. So fantastic for convenience. You can fly straight in and then jump straight on the ship the next day if you wanted to. Naturally, we always advise you fly in at least a day or two before you depart, just in case of any unexpected flight delays. So and it's great to go and explore somewhere maybe that you haven't been before when twinning it with one of the destinations. So a good option. Now, looking at the Voyages of the Glaciers, I keep changing the way I'm saying this. Apologies, I don't really know which direction to go in. You tell me. So with the Voyages of the Glaciers, you can discover Alaska on a signature one-way between Vancouver and Anchorage. And this is designed to really immerse guests deeper into everything Alaska has to offer. The wilderness, the wildlife, really gives that awe-inspiring experience. It really is a bucket list moment as well. It's one of those things, even if you watch the TV series, you get drawn into it from the TV series and you really say, I want to go and see that. I want to go and really experience those voyages and go into somewhere where potentially could be changing. Look at the weather that we've had over the past couple of years. So let's go and really explore everything that it has to offer, and take as many photos and just live in the moment as well. And it is a fantastic way when you go into Glacier Bay National Park. Naturally, we have exclusive access into that as well with a number of other cruise lines, but when you go in, the ship will turn, so everybody will get the opportunity to see everything around them. The ship turns a few times during its stay there, so you will get to really experience the whole experience as well, and get those photos and have those moments. And it is probably an early start as well, which you will thank yourself once you are up on deck. Now let's have a look at some of the itineraries that we have for Alaska 2028 as well. So this is just a little snapshot there of some of those itineraries. So these are looking at the voyages of the Glaciers. We're looking northbound and southbound as well. Then we also have our round trip Vancouver, and we also have our round trip Seattle Inside Passage itineraries. So you can see there's 36 different departures for the 7-night Glaciers northbound. Similar with the Glaciers southbound, 36 different sailings, again from May until September 2028. So really exciting there. We've got many different itinerary options as well. Then you've got a bit of a longer duration if you want a little bit more and have a bit more of a round trip and combine the two, because naturally the ship will go up northbound then come back southbound. So if you want to combine the two and do a 14-night one, then you've got that option there from Vancouver. 36 different options you can see there. Then we have our inside passage with Glacier Bay National Park from Seattle on board Royal Princess as well. We've got 19 sailings throughout 2028 for Royal Princess. Don't worry, there is a Star Princess itinerary coming. So there are some good itineraries there for you to really go and experience everything, and some fantastic destinations which we're going to talk about in a moment. Skagway, Juneau, Ketchikan, those real idyllic destinations that you want to go and see. So then, not missing her out, being our newest ship, of course, she gets her own slide because she is our newest ship. But we have our round trip 7-day inside passage itineraries, 19 of them on board Star Princess, our newest ship as well. That Sphere class ship sailing into Alaska, and especially sailing into some of those fjords and looking at some of those destinations, sitting in the piazza with that dome coming out the side, the Sphere coming out the side of the ship, and also the dome up at the top of the ship. The amount of glass that is on this ship as well is phenomenal. I was very lucky enough to sail on her inaugural sailing back in October, and was just blown away by the amount of light and space that the ship creates. And that ship in Alaska is a perfect marriage, because you really get some awe-inspiring views as well. And if you do want to have a look at Star Princess, although it's not Alaska, we do have our new TV series out at the moment, Cruising Paradise, which follows Star Princess in the Caribbean. So her other home port, so not Alaska, somewhere a little bit warmer. But if you do want to see what the ship is all about, definitely head over and watch that. That program is on E4. We've got the 3rd episode on Thursday at 9 o'clock, I believe. Might be 8 o'clock. If it's 8 o'clock, I apologise. 8 or 9 o'clock, one of the two. It will come to me at the end. Now, let's have a look at some other options. So again, this is another 7-night inside passage itinerary on board Emerald, Crown and Island Princess. So there are 18 different sailings for this one. You can also do a 9-night option, which will include Icy Strait Point as well. So if you guests still want to do something similar but want a little bit longer, then definitely have a look at that. And this particular itinerary includes more time ashore in Juneau. So we've taken some feedback from guests saying that they wanted a little bit more time in Juneau to explore it in a little bit more depth. So that's what we've done. More later night departures, so you can really spend a lot more time in the destination, and that is something that is coming across the board. We've seen that across all different trades, so some really exciting options with that one. Then here we've got from San Francisco. You can sail under the Golden Gate Bridge on board Ruby Princess. 10-night inside passage itineraries there. That looks an incredible one. And just to even sail under the Golden Gate Bridge would be something phenomenal. So we have 12 sailings throughout 2028 on board Ruby Princess out of San Francisco, returning to San Francisco as well, for the option to go up to Alaska and visit some of those key points as well. So again, this itinerary also includes more a short time in Juneau. And then here we've got the Grand Adventure, the 14-day Voyages of the Glaciers. So this really gives you everything that you want to see and gives you as much time as possible to see as much as possible as well. So this one is on board Coral, Crown, Discovery and Island Princess. There are 36 different itineraries throughout 2028, so 36 departures there from Vancouver. So a fantastic option, easy flights from London, and some connections through regional airports as well to get over to Vancouver. So definitely check them out as well, and great to kind of put it all up. But the port order does vary depending on the ship. So the itinerary you're seeing right in front of there might be in a slightly different order depending on the ship, but majority of you will visit all of them points as well. And also all of Discovery Princess's itineraries will include a stop at Icy Strait Point as well. Now, when we talk with yourselves and we're at trade events or we're at conferences and we talk about Alaska, everybody says, when is the best time to go to Alaska? The time is now. The time is when you feel like it. So looking at this chart here, you can see when some of the best times to go to see the bears, to maybe do a bit of whale watching. Also good for fishing as well. And you can see there June, July, August, perfect for families. And then May and September as well. We've got some sales on there. So fantastic options. I like the sound of maybe September there, a bit of everything, including maybe the Northern Lights. Try and see that. Although I do have to say, we cannot guarantee that you will actually see the Northern Lights, but it might be an option. And what an incredible place in the world to go and see it as well. And have that kind of fall experience, you know, that very cozy feel experience. I think you all know what I'm trying to articulate here, but you know, maybe the ground is a little bit more orange, starting to get into that kind of season there. So really kind of cozy hot chocolate season. I know I would like to be up on deck on Star Princess with a hot chocolate sailing into Alaska. So that would probably be my perfect time to go. Now, let's have a look at some of the ports. Now, we've been talking about them in some of the itineraries, but let's really see what they have to offer. So Juneau is one of those popular ports. Again, we're giving you more time in there. It is Alaska's capital. It has towering peaks. It also has a 12-mile long glacier that you can go and visit. Doubt that you'll be able to do the full 12 miles in that day, because that's quite a distance, unless you can do it by boat or also by an air tour as well. But this is really where you can go and experience some of Alaska's salmon and do some dog sledging as well. Perfect for whale watching, and hopefully an area that you might try and see some whale watching as well. And also, if you are a hiker, which a lot of our guests are really adventurous, they're really after those activities. They're not just after, although they don't admit it, they probably do like to sit on a sun lounger and have a slice of pizza and a bit of a relax, but they do like to have a bit of adventure, and that is something that we really see in the clientele that sails on board Princess Cruises. So perfect hiking scenery, and as you can see from that photo there, I mean, I'd do it. I'm not a hiker, but I would go and do it just to go and get that photo on a beautiful summer's sunny day. Then we have Skagway as well. Now, this is where you can really get into the gold rush history. You can go on excursions down into the mine and really learn about some of the different options that happened, you know, some of the different mine rush options that were happening there as well. Again, going back to our TV series, there was an excursion there that really showed some of the team on board the ship actually going into one of the mines there to see how it was all done. And today, even though it's not an active one, it's still, they can show you how it was all done, and you can really understand how that town put itself on the map as well, so you can understand and see what that's all about. But as well, you've got options of going to the museum, so you can go to the National Historical Park, also go and have a look at the White Pass Railway, and also go and see some of the scenic and cultural treasures that Skagway has to offer as well. So some great history there to go and see, and also the buildings. I mean, look at them. You don't really get that kind of picture perfect area anywhere else in the world. So again, it's for you to go and experience and immerse yourself in the destination and learn about the history of Skagway and what its contribution was to Alaska and also to the rest of the United States and the world. And then Ketchikan. Ketchikan is known as the salmon capital of the world. So if you are a salmon eater, this is where you want to go. So you can really go and explore. I mean, looking at that photo there, you can really put yourself in that charming boardwalk, and fantastic for photos. It's in a number of our videos as well, which we really enjoy and love. And you can also might have the option of seeing some bears as well, trying to pick up fish. You've seen the videos of them trying to stand in on a little waterfall and the fish kind of jump up. Again, that is another fantastic option for them. As well, Ketchikan is also where the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show is. So actually our VP, Ethna, recently sailed on board Discovery Princess out in Alaska with her husband, and she was very lucky enough to go to the Great Alaskan Lumberjack Show. This was also on an episode of Cruising with Jane McDonald as well. So if you do want to go and watch it and see, you've got the idea of what it is like. You've got your burly men doing different things with axes, climbing different poles and things like that. So it's definitely one for you to go and look at and explore. And it's a fun afternoon to go and spend with everyone. So you get to see a little bit about a tradition in Alaska that is still alive today as well. Then we have Icy Strait Point. So this is really, I mean, this one looks fun because of the zip line as well. This really is another destination to get off and go and explore. And other areas that you can do in Icy Strait Point is this is very well known for its Alaskan cuisine. So there are different excursions that are available for you to go off and learn about different Alaskan cuisines so that you can, again, bring that experience back on board. Because again, one thing that we really do well here at Princess is when we are sailing in a particular region, our menus are curated so that you get to try that local cuisine and that local ingredients as well. So a lot of the menus in the main dining restaurants and also in the buffet will be very Alaskan focused. There'll be a lot of fish on there as well, being one of the big areas for that. But also Icy Strait is a fantastic whale watching area. That's where we get quite a lot of reports of whale watching in that particular region as well. And it's very arts and craftsy kind of culture as well there. So if you are a bit of a creative mind and you want to do a bit of painting and maybe go up and one of the mountains and actually paint maybe the landscape, you can do that. There are excursions that can do that. Or if you feel like you want to go and do that yourself, then you are more than welcome to as well. And then looking at the most popular one, and again going back to our TV series as well, Glacier Bay National Park is the one that people talk about quite a lot. So we are one of the select few cruise lines that can actually go into these waters. It is a very slow voyage in there for natural reasons. We don't want to try and harm any wildlife. We also don't want to damage any glaciers or any ice that is in the sea. So we are very fortunate that we can go in there. And again, we've spoken about it a little bit earlier, but you can get on. The ship will turn around in these waters so that you can really immerse yourself and everybody gets a view of everything. You're not going to miss out on anything. And it's also a fantastic area for anybody who has a balcony stateroom as well, because you can sit there, maybe have breakfast on your balcony. And as we sail in, like I said, a slow voyage in, then you can really take it all in and see if there's any wildlife in there. Because again, this is a fantastic area to try and spot some wildlife, to spot those whales and some fish that are in the area, and also maybe some bears in the distance that may be up on the mountains or hiding close by to maybe catch fish as well. So there are so many different wildlife encounters. As well, in this particular area, we do also get some park rangers that come on board the ship, and they actually talk through over the tannoy of the ship. So again, everybody can listen to what they have to say. When we arrive in Glacier Bay National Park, then this is really where they get the option to talk a little bit more about what is going on, how it's being preserved as much as possible, and also what the role of the ranger is, what do they do, and what's their contribution to the park as well, and also how tourism helps with the parks as well. So again, another really popular one. Then looking at our next option. So our next option is our Alaskan cruise tours. So these are something that, again, are very unique to Princess. They are something that pretty much no other cruise line offers, and there are two different options with the cruise tours. So you can either go northbound or southbound. So northbound, you'll select, you'll sail 7 days on a Voyages of the Glaciers cruise. Then you'll get on the train inland via exclusive Princess Rail. So this is our exclusive train. Nobody else will be on board. Then you'll stay in a Princess-owned wilderness lodge as well near the national parks, which we're going to go into them in just a moment, so don't worry. Then you can obviously flip it if you want to go southbound, start off your itinerary out in the lodges, then hop on the train, and then go on and do a 7-night voyage of the Glaciers, which is really exciting. Now, why we do get a lot of questions as why do a lot of people choose to do these cruise tours? Well, you get to experience more of Alaska. It really takes you into the heart of Alaska and the heart of those destinations. It extends the cruise stay, so it gives you more time to really go and explore and enjoy everything that it has to offer. You've got iconic destinations like Denali National Park. You can also enjoy, it will be a completely seamless journey, well coordinated, so no need to panic or worry of everything. We will guide you through the whole process once you arrive. So you know everything is taken care of from the moment you step off the plane to the moment that you step back on the plane to go home. And you can also combine those glacier viewings with also wilderness exploration as well. So you can really go and explore everything that he has to offer. Now, looking at our rail service, you can take, so it's a very scenic journey through Alaska, so very exciting for anybody that has ever done it. Let us know in the comments if you have ever done it as well, so it'd be good to get your point of view from you. But as well, it gives you unobstructed, bit of a tongue twister there, views of the Great Land, because we've got the dome again. You know, if we're on board Star Princess, we've got the dome full of glass. Our train is full of glass, so it's a viewing cart that you can go and look at and look up and be immersed in. So again, you're not missing anything. You might see a bald eagle, you could see a bear, you could see anything. So it really gives you those unobstructed views. You'll also get a full service dining room with made to order cuisine. So don't worry, we're not gonna keep you waiting for food. You can still continue to have that culinary experience, whether you've been on the ship yet or if you haven't. That experience will be without as well. We also have rail guides on board the ship that will give you talks as well. They'll be pointing out certain areas. They'll be highlighting certain wildlife as well that is in that particular area, making sure that you don't miss a single thing as well. And also near the rear of the ship, we also have an open air observatory platform. So again, you can truly explore the outdoors. So breathe in some of that Alaskan air as well. Now, looking at some of those cruise tour examples here, so you can see Denali Explorer Cruise Tour A, 72 departure dates in 2028, and you can do that on board Discovery Crowned Island Coral Princess. Then you've got the Discover Denali Escorted Cruise Tour S, which has 35 different departure points, and again can be done on board Discovery Crown Island and Coral class. And then we have got our National Park Explorer Cruise Tour V, which is 52 departures in 2028, and again can be done on board Discovery Crown Island and Coral Princess as well. So let's just take a little look before we deep dive a little bit more into the into the lodges, let's just take a little look into them.
When you come to Alaska and you come to the Princess Lodges, it extends the cruise ship. The 5 lodges are wonderful. They're all in different locations, so you're seeing different parts of Alaska. Each one is reflective of the area that they're in. If you're even hesitating about coming here, this is the most amazing place. When you leave here, you will have this in your heart, and you just have to come see Alaska, and Princess is the best way to see it.
Now, we didn't pay Janet to say that, but I think she is right in saying that we are the best way to go and see Alaska. So hopefully you're all still listening, because if you have may have seen before we dive into the wilderness lodges, but when signing up for the webinar, you may have seen that if you did sign up today, we are giving away a £100 Virgin experience. So one of you that has attended today will be contacted after the webinar and you will be crowned the winner. So we won't know until we finish, because we need to see who waits throughout the whole webinar and comes to us to the very end. And watches my favorite video ever. So if you stay with us, you'll be entered into the chance to win a £100 Virgin Experience Day of your choice. So let's keep watching. So talking about our 5 wilderness lodges, so we have Denali Wilderness Lodge there, that's located just 1 mile from the entrance of Denali National Park. It's close to the national park. You've got scenic setting along the Nard River, access to wildlife viewing and Denali excursions. So our wilderness lodges do offer different excursions. So again, you can go off and experience different things if you want to, or you can just choose to mosey around yourself and really do your own kind of viewing. The Wilderness Lodge also has multi-dining venues and also expansive viewing decks. So you can see from where it's located in that photo, every viewing deck that you go on, or every time that you look out the window or anywhere you are going to get breathtaking views and really explore everything that has to offer. And also it's a convenient base for exploring Alaska's interior as well. So a good kind of base to start off with and to really explore. So one of the perfect ones to go and see, and it is a full service comfort, very warm, very welcoming experience. And remember, it is ran and owned by Princess. It's not owned by a third party, it is owned by us. So this is just one of the 5. Then we have Copper River Princess Wilderness Lodge. It's located near Wrangell St. Elias National Park. So this is a remote wilderness lodge surrounding guests with stunning mountain and river views. So this is a bit more in the heart, a little bit more out there, a little bit further away, but you'll get views of Wrangell St. Elias Mountain as well, which I think you can see in the photo in the very top there. You'll also get a scenic setting as well above Copper Rivers. You'll get access to hiking. So again, if you're a guest that enjoys those hiking experiences or wants to go and be a bit more active, this is the lodge for you, because it's all about the hiking, the whitewater rafting, and also the wilderness adventures there. But if it's not necessarily for you, maybe if a partner likes to do it and you like to be a bit more relaxed, then it also has a relaxing atmosphere where you can sit in front of the fire, have a nice glass of wine, or have a lovely warm hot chocolate in front of the fire, in front of the glass in the lodge, and really just taking the views that everything has to offer as well. So this one is really special because it is a gateway to the untouched regions of Alaska, but it's also one of the most remote, immersive. It puts you in to the wilderness and those wilderness experiences as well. So it is one of those ones that if you want to go off grid as much as possible, this is probably as close to off grid as you might get. Then we have Fairbanks Princess Riverside Lodge. So this is located on the Chennai River in Fairbanks. Again, you can do your scenic sailing if you want to go down the river. It's close to Fairbank attractions and cultural experiences. So Again, immersing you in the destination and giving you everything for that particular area. It's also one of the wilderness lodges where you've got the most opportunity to see the northern lights. Again, it is seasonal. It's not guaranteed, but it is the lodge where you'll most likely see the northern lights as well. You'll also have access to riverboat tours, including whale watching tours to go out on those big jet boats if you want to. And there are some additional Alaskan excursions for you to go and enjoy and experience. But again, if you're not after that full experience, then it's got, as soon as you step into the lodge, it's that relaxing atmosphere, and also it's quite close to the city, so it's got convenient city access there, so you can go off and do your own thing should you want to as well. So this particular one has got a lot of energy, a lot of culture, so it gives you a blend of natural history, nature, history, and also a bit of local discovery if you want to go out into the city and just go and explore yourself as well. Then we have Mount McKinley Princess Wilderness Lodge. This is located in Denali State Park. It's about 40 miles from Denali's Peak as well. So I don't have to say each and every one. You can see from the photo below there, the glass in the Wilderness Lodge just gives you that expansive experience to really cozy up if you want to, but go out on natural hikes, rafting and outdoor adventures if you want to, or if you just want to explore and sit back and relax and enjoy the views, then you can do as well. So really nice one for that. And then Kenai Princess Wilderness Lodge is the last one, last but not least there. So she is located in Kenai River in Copper Landing, yep. And she's a very peaceful retreat. She's surrounded by mountains, by forests, by world famous fishing waters. So this is if you are a fisher, if you are the one that really likes to get in the rivers and explore everything that it has to offer, then this one is for you, because again, it gives you access to fishing, whitewater rafting, hiking and wildlife excursions as well. There's also quiet woodland settings as well, so if you want to go on a long walk, you've maybe seen those movies where they go and get lost in a national park. That is something that you can do, just try not to get lost. You'll also have easy access to Kenai Fjords National Park adventures as well. So if you want to, then you can go off and visit those fjords. And this particular lodge also has a private cabin style accommodation. So you can see them just there on the photo there, private kind of log cabin vibe that you'll get. So a great way in the evening to cozy up in the warm after a day of hiking, fishing, or exploring everything that this particular area has to offer as well. Now, spoken about the 5, here comes up our next question. So we're getting Emily ready again for our next question to see which lodge is missing. So get ready. So here we go. So which lodge is not listed below? So we've got Fairbanks, Denali, Mount McKinley, and Copper River. So which one is missing, Emily? Do we have people answering?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Lisa was straight in there. So Lisa
Yeah.
Croak, you've won our next voucher.
There we go. It's Kenai that is missing. So well done there, Lisa. Enjoy. Now, if you do want to learn a little bit more of the lodges and see what they are like a little bit more interiorly, then you can head over to our YouTube page and you can see the Discover Alaska Cruise Tour and Princess Lodges, and you can see that there is bite-sized videos there for you to go and experience and have a look at what they look like internally and just get a bit more of a feel of them and see what they look and feel like, to then bring that to life for your guests. And you can send that to guests as well so that they can see it and then make a decision as well. So then we're just coming on to our final slide. So exciting, Alaska is on sale today. It goes on sale from 4:30. So I must just remind you all that because we have gone through the webinar today, you cannot go out and advertise Alaska until it goes on sale after 4:30. So Alaska 2028 after 4:30 today. But let's have a look at what our opening offer will be. So our early booking bonus that will be on sale from the 11th of August, that's today, all the way up to the 9th of October. So the early booking bonus saves you up to £480 per stateroom on selected voyages, and this is based on a maximum discount of £240 per person. And it only applies to the first and second guest. This price is based on 2 people sharing in a mini suite or a suite on a 14-night voyage, but again, it does vary between type and duration. Prices shown include discount and are subject to availability on selected stateroom categories and sailings. Please note that discounts will vary per stateroom type. So we have got that launch offer there. And then in addition to that, for our Captain Circle members, they've got an additional £150 per person off the fare, which is pre-applied and is available as soon as it goes on sale. So again, if your guests have sailed with us before and are part of our Captain Circle, make sure you are putting their Captain Circle number into Polar to make sure that it brings through that discount for them up to £150 per person off there for Captain Circle, and up to £480 per stateroom. In addition to that, guests will also have access to a free room location upgrade, also early access to dining reservations. So again, we did this for the first time for our Europe 2028 launch program. We're doing it again for Alaska 2028. So make sure you're getting in there. If you've got a foodie that wants to make sure his dining is booked, then this is the opportunity for them to do it. And then we also have early access to embarkation groups as well. So if you book early on, you'll get on the ship earlier when you arrive in the destination, which is always exciting. So your holiday will start sooner. Now, if you do want more information, this should all have been sent out to you, but will be redistributed later on today. But you can head over to our OneSource platform, which is our one-stop shop for everything Princess. So all of the information that you need can be found in OneSource, along with other guides, other images and videos of Alaska and all of our destinations and ships. So should you need anything, then please do head over to OneSource. Also, as well, you will have access to Ask Isaac. Ask Isaac is our live chat platform. So instead of calling the contact center, you can live chat with the contact center, and you can get your answers a little bit quicker. As well, it is run by the team in Southampton, so they are based in the UK. So you'll get through to somebody in the contact centre in the Southampton office if you need to talk to them. We also have our supporting tools for the Alaska as well. So you've got your cruise and cruise tour flyer that is available on OneSource as well. So if you head over there, you will see it under the Alaska and also our 2028 programme. And in addition to that, we also have our At a Glance flyer, which again, you can put out onto socials or support with any marketing activity, which you have coming up as well. So really exciting. So let's have a look now. I believe so. Just to remind you, we have our live Kahoot that is going on the 20th of August at 10 a.m. It's a Facebook Live that we've got going there. So the 20th of August at 10 a.m. we have our Kahoot going on. There will be opportunities for prizes to be won for you there. So the fastest finger gets the correct answer and wins there. So you can head over to our Facebook page should you need the link, and we can share it after in the chat, unless Emily can share that in the chat now for us, then that's available there. But if you want to join the live Kahoot, which is on the 20th of August, all about Alaska, then head over to there, 10 a.m. on the 20th of August. Perfect. Right, and then I've already mentioned this for you. So you've got your OneSource training platform, which has access to all of our materials. It's also our access to Polar, the plain sailing as well, our flight booking system, and everything that you need will all be found in OneSource there should you need it. And then I've mentioned about our YouTube page. So we just have our Hightail link there for you if you want to sign up to the newsletter for the Academy. And also we'll take you through to our YouTube page where we have bite-sized trainings, not just on Alaska, but also on everything to do with Princess as well. So I'll just leave that for a second. If anybody wants to scan. If you do need the link, then just let us know in the chat after, and we can distribute that out as well. But then that in a nutshell is Alaska 2028. We're just going to leave you on one final video, which is absolutely my hands down favorite video that we've ever done for any trade. It is number one there. So we're going to leave you with this video. I don't know why, but this video makes me emotional. I don't know why. It just does. So we'll leave you on that. So thank you for joining us. Watch it till the end, because remember, if you want to be within a chance to win that Virgin experience, you have to watch to the end. So thank you, everybody, and enjoy the video.
Oh, what a gift it is to love and be alive. The sky is opening with possibility, and I feel my heart take flight. I feel like flying. Oh, what a joy it is to open up your heart. Oh, what a day to go and find out who we are. The world is at our feet with possibility, and I feel my heart take flight. I feel like flying, like the sun upon my skin, like the air I'm breathing in. I know the future is golden, and I don't want to miss a thing. Oh, on a day like this, on a day like this.
And as well, if you're still with us, thank you for watching. But as well, I think one of the reasons why this is one of my favorite videos, is actually, did you notice that there wasn't really a ship in it? The ship wasn't in there until the very end. So that very much shows our commitment to the destination and the fact we want you to go and discover the destination, and then enjoy the ship when you come back.